tripping with Ken and Arlene again. Right now, we are actually in Utah, staying in a covered wagon, and in the middle of some mountains in southern Utah, and it's very quiet. Got
Yeah,
the covered wagon, and
pretty cool place.
it is a pretty cool place.
They got laundry facilities. They got a grill,
Yep.
bathrooms, and
So if you're looking to kind of roughen it, it's called Whispering Pines.
yeah, it's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, it is cool. So anyway, the last time we left off with California Part 1, we had just finished up seeing Napa Valley, and we went to Charles Schultz Museum. From there, we went to Yosemite National Park, which I think has been my favorite national park so far.
Yeah, mine too, hands down.
Yeah.
While we were in Yosemite, the first thing we did is we got on a little tram and did a tour of Yosemite Valley. It's probably 2 or 3 hours riding a tram, but we got to see a lot of the park.
Mm-hmm.
We actually got to stop at El Capitan and see people free climbing El Capitan, which was pretty amazing. Of course, they were up there pretty high, so we had to use binoculars, but you can actually see them. It was cloudy that night, or we just didn't get out that night, but
Yeah.
they say people camp on the side of El Capitan and finish their climb the next day. It would have been cool to see them with their little lamps that night. But
Well, that guide, she said that it could take 3 to 5 days
yeah, for
to
some
get to the top.
yeah, for some climbers, but
Yeah.
others it takes, I think the record is 2 hours free climbing it, so
Yeah.
pretty crazy. So yeah, we saw El Capitan, we saw the Half Dome, Sentinel Dome, all in that tour. Well worth it. We got to see a lot and kind of feel our way around the valley. The next day, we got up and we drove part of the way up to Sentinel Dome and took a 2-mile trail. Drove up, then hiked up 2 miles to the top of the Sentinel Dome, and from there you can see the entire Yosemite Valley.
Yes.
You can see all the waterfalls.
We were 8,000 feet in elevation, so we were really high up, and just to be able to look out at the waterfalls and the big granite mountains,
the Half Dome, El Capitan, all from right there. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Of course, then we had to hike down, which wasn't too bad. And then from there, we drove up to Glacier Falls, and it was Glacier Fall.
Yeah,
and then had ice cream. And from there, you can see the other side of the valley, where you can see the Veranda Falls and Bridal Falls. 2 other waterfalls that are behind the Half Dome, which was really cool. Yeah. And then from there,
we drove to Kings Canyon National Park, which I had never heard of before, and then Sequoia National Park, and the two of them are connected. But we got to be able to see the sequoia trees, and just how big the sequoia trees are.
Beautiful.
And Ken, if you want to go ahead and
talk about that. We stopped at the General Sherman tree. It's the largest tree on Earth by volume. Some known facts: it's 103 feet in diameter. It's just huge to walk around. There'll be pictures in the video. Mm-hmm. It's 52,000 cubic feet by volume. Just huge. Something to see. It's just, and it's, I don't forget what the estimated age was, but it's I want to say, there it is, 2,200 years old. Oh, 2,200 years old that tree is. Yeah. So pretty remarkable.
Yeah. So we went through those 2 national parks, and from there we went on to Bakersfield, California, just as a overnight, because it was such a long drive. Our next stop was Las Vegas, so we stopped in Bakersfield a night and then took off early the next morning and drove on to Las Vegas, which will be in our next video, which we'll talk about Las Vegas and Arizona. Went to Tucson to see his daughter Miranda.
We stayed with Miranda and Brendan.
Yep.
Alex joined us. We picked him up in Las Vegas. Alex joined us. We spent three days in Tucson, and then dropped Alex off at the airport, and we headed up up north.
So we'll talk more about Arizona and then probably Utah as well, which is where we are tonight. So we're staying in our
King size
wagon.
bed in a covered wagon.
It's really pretty cool,
Yeah.
As we said. So anyway, this is where we are. So anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right, everyone.
Bye.
Peace out. Yosemite National Park has definitely been one of our favorite parks to visit. El Capitan and the Half Dome are two well-known rock formations that are in this park. And El Capitan is one of the world's ultimate challenges for rock climbers. And you could see the climbers in one of the pictures in this video. Although we didn't climb El Capitan, we did hike to the top of Sentinel Dome, which was over 8,000 feet in elevation, and we saw some amazing views of Yosemite Valley. And those pictures you can also see in this video.